Hello everyone, this is going to be explained of the research design. Previous topic I had to be explained for in a research process. So what are the layout, what are the conclusions, what are the research design, how to make it. Okay, here I have to briefly explain out the research design. Okay, research design in the sense of the research design provide a framework for the collections and analysis of data. The choice of research design reflect a decision about the priority being given a range of dimension of the research process. Okay, these include the important attached here. The expressing casual connections between the variable, and second one is generalizing to larger group individual than those actually forming part of the investigations. So third one is understanding the behavior and the meaning of that behavior and specific social context, having a temporal appreciations of social phenomena of their interconnections. So what is the research design? The research design is a framework of research methods and techniques chosen by a researcher to conduct a study. This design allows the researchers to research the method suitable for the subject matter and set up their studies for the success. So creating the research topic, what are the topic, how the types of research in the sense of the survey and research and correlation, semi-experimental review, and the subtypes of experimental design and research problem and descriptive case study. Those all have to under including for the research design. So there are three main types of research design. The one is data collections, another one is the measurement, and another one is the data analysis. So what is the process of research design? The process of research design under the categories have to be divided for the consider your aims and approaches. The first one is consider your aims and approaches. Consider aims and approaches in the sense of the research questions and objectives, and identify the theoretical framework and methodological for the study. Or second one is the types of research design. What is the types of research design? What are the types how to be included of the research design? And previously have to be explained the experimental and correlations and survey, case study, or ethnological based on the research questions and the objective. These are the types of research design. Third one is under the topic of the process of research design in the sense of the identify your population and sampling method. How to identify the population and sampling method? Determine the target population and sample size. Choose the sampling method such as random, stratified random sampling or conventional sampling. These are your populations of sampling methods. Choose your data collections method. Decide on the methods such as survey, interview, observation, or experimentations, and experiments, and select appropriate instruments or tools or for collecting data. And plan your data collection procedures. Develop a plan for data collections including the time frame and locations and personnel involved, and ensure the ethnical considerations. So these all are under the process of research design. Next one, the research design elements. Okay, what are the research design elements? The elements can be divided. What is the elements in the sense of impactful? The research usually create a minimum biases and the data and increase the trust in the accuracy of collected data. A design that produce the slightest margin of error to experimental research is generally considered the desired outcome. So what are the research of design element in the sense that the first one is accurate of purpose of statement, and second one is technicals to be implemented for the collecting and analyzing of research. Third one is the method applied for analyzing collected details, and fourth one is the types of research methodology and probable objections of research and settings for the research study, and seventh one is timeline, and eighth one is a measurement of analysis. So these are under categorized for the research of design elements. So another one is the characteristic of research design. What are the characteristics of research design? There are neutrality and reliability and validity and generalizations. These are all under the categorized of characteristics of research design. So what are neutrality in the sense of when you set up your study, you may have to make assumptions about the data you expect to collect. The result projected in the research should be free from research bias and neutral. Understand your opinion about the final evaluated scores and conclusions from multiple individual, and consider those who agree with the result. So Another one characteristics of result itself is reliability in the sense of with regularly conducted research, the researcher expects similar result every time. You will only be able to reach the desired result if your design is reliable. Your plan should indicate how to form research questions to ensure the standard of result. So another one is validity in the sense of there are multiple measurable tools available. However, the only correct measuring tools are those which help your researcher in getting a result according to the objective of the research. Okay, the questionnaire developed from this design will then be objective, will then valid. Generalizations, the outcome of your design should apply to the population and not just a restricted sample. A generalization method implies that your survey can be conducted on your any part of the population with similar accuracy. Okay, so another one type is research design types. Or research design type, there are in a quality type and quantitative research. Qualitative in the sense of determine the relationship between the collected data and observation based on mathematical calculations. So previously I have to explain for the topic of an quantity based, which base you have to collect it for the data, or quality or quantity. Before I have to, in the first slide I have to explain, has been explained for those category, this time based, scope based, purpose based, and what is an quantity based, your quality based, or something like that. You have to, I have to explain, right? So these all are under the research design. What is an the qualitative or quantitative? So qualitative in the sense of the relationship collected the data observation based on the mathematical calculation. The statistical method can prove or disprove theories related to a naturally existing phenomenon. Researchers rely on qualitative observation research methods that conclude why a particular theory existed and what respondents have to say about it. Okay, quantitative in the sense of it for the cases where statistical conclusion to collected actionable insights are essential. Numbers provide a better perspective for making critical business decision. Quantitative research methods are necessary for the growth of any organization. Insight drawn from a complex numerical data and analysis proved to be highly effective when making decision about the business picture. So what is the difference between the qualitative and quantitative? Qualitative in the sense of focus on explaining and understanding experience and perspective. Quantitative in the sense of and focus on qualifying and measuring phenomena. So the use of non-numerical data such as word, images and observations. And quantitative in the sense of use of numerical data such as statistics and survey. Qualitative in the sense of usually uses the small sample sizes, and quantitative the user usually uses large sample sizes. Qualitative in the sense of typically emphasizes in depth explorations and interpretations, and quantitative typically emphasizes precision and objectivity. So qualitative is known for the data analysis involves interpretations and narrative analysis, and quantitative data analysis involves the statistical analysis and hypothesis testing. So results are presented in descriptively for qualitative, and results are presented numerically and statistically for the quantitative. So the summary, qualitative research is more exploratory and focus on understanding the subjective of experience of individuals, while quantitative research is more focused on objective data and statistical analysis. So these are types of research design. So types of research is another one more to have be classified into descriptive, experimental, correlation, diagnostic and explanatory research. These all are under the explained for it category and before the slides. And this is the first unit how to be covered for the all the topics. Thanks for once again. Thank you.